This is the custom 60% keyboard that I built myself roughly a week and a half ago. And let me just tell you exactly how it is. Again, when I'm doing these kind of reviews, it's never gonna be like an actual real-time thing because there's a lot of delays that you're probably gonna end up seeing on video, and matter of fact, you're probably just gonna have to take my word for it with any piece of technology. But firstly, let me just state that this thing, for the amount of money I purchased it for, has been 110% worth it. Couple reasons why. One, it gave me the experience on how these keyboards are actually put together. It also gave me the experience on the different parts and pieces that could go wrong that I could definitely fix out. I've never actually had a keyboard that had hot switches, even though they said it was hot switches. But like I was telling you guys, they were actually soldered in, not a splice where you could just literally take it out, meaning a hot switch. This keyboard has been incredibly responsive. It's been actually one of the best keyboards I've ever owned in my entire life. Now listen, this comes as to no surprise that the dampening of the key switches is incredible. So I came from a $45 keyboard from Amazon that I used for the past 3 years, and I've not used anything else. I've ordered different things and they have not even come close to my liking of that particular keyboard. Couple differences though. That one had the Cherry MX red switch. This one has the newer updated Cherry MX2A switch, but it's also known as the silent red. And if we go ahead and do this, wow. Do you see how like nice the keys sound? They're not clicky except for the spacebar. That one I'm still trying to figure out. Again, the amount of money that you have to pay to not only get the parts to build this keyboard, but the time to get it to work, it's actually cool and it's worth it. Now, if you're like me and you like to build Legos, it's actually kind of fun. I know I showed like a 13-minute video on like how to build this, but it's actually really fun and it wouldn't really take you 4 hours. It took me 4 hours, and this is always something you guys that are watching should think about, is that whenever I'm building something and it's taking multiple hours, or you see it for 13 minutes, like it takes me a while because I'm filming, and in reality, if you weren't filming, this would take you probably 5 or 10 minutes. It's actually a very, very cool thing to do. So again, going back to this keyboard, the MX2A switches, absolutely freaking love them. I'm glad that they're a thing, especially since they're hot switches. I don't know how reputable they are, meaning how well they would, withstand the hard clicking and gaming and stuff. But so far, I feel like they've done pretty well. Now, this keyboard obviously is not just one particular brand. It did come as a kit from some sort of Chinese brand, but that's the kit. I'll be honest with you, you are going to have a very tough time just finding a random DIY keyboard kit anywhere else that's not mechanicalkeyboards.com/Robbie. Now, on top of that, obviously you need to pick the case, you need to pick the switches, you need to pick the keycaps. That doesn't come with the kit. All I'm saying is, just do your research, see what looks best, see what isn't best. You could always customize everything, and that's the beauty of customizing the new components that you're about to use. But I'll keep this video short and simple. This thing has been incredibly awesome. Matter of fact, I have had no problems with it, and I hope that a lot of you see this video and the video prior, which was me building the keyboard, that this was a one-of-a-kind thing, and quite frankly, I really think you should do it. One, it teaches you how the keyboards are constructed. If anything should go wrong, it'll teach you how to fix it, and you can say you built a custom keyboard. Now, the RGB, I'll be honest with you, RGB on a keyboard doesn't really matter that much to me. You can't really see it too much on this keyboard, which I'm about to plug it in just so I can show you guys again, but it's not like a crazy amount like what the PC's delivering. Okay, again, 3, 2, 1. If I can get this one-handed down, I can, but I feel like I can. There we go. See, the RGB is not overwhelming whatsoever. I do want to mention, although there's so many good aspects to this thing, I do actually have a few dislikes about it. It's not a true 60%. A true 60% doesn't have a certain section that I'm about to show you. Not that it's the biggest deal, because it still is a keyboard that you built yourself. But at times when I feel like I'm editing, or when I feel like I'm trying to do a keybind on a game, I tend to hit it. Now, this keyboard is truly awesome. The quality of it is better than half the things that are actually out on the market today. So, it's actually all this right here. On a normal 60%, all this is attached, and it actually doesn't even have this one separate row here. Again, not that it's the biggest deal in the world. Would I prefer it without it? Oh, absolutely. Again, for the price that you pay for, the experience that you go through, I'd say it's worth it. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, if you enjoyed this review of the custom keyboard that I purchased and built myself, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Alright, I'll see you soon. There's a lot more tech stuff coming out. I can't wait for you guys to see it. We got some strange things and we got some really cool things.